Welcome back. We're delighted to have with us Mr. Ramzy Khoury, the Jordanian journalist. Good afternoon, Mr. Ramzy.
Good afternoon, Angie.
Thank you so much for your time. And very quickly, just before we run out of time, I wanted to discuss with you the latest situation with the Israeli military that is now threatening and saying it had intercepted a missile launch from Yemen. And lots of journalists also reported explosions heard in the Jerusalem area. And the Israeli defense minister has vowed a forceful response. How do you see this latest escalation, Mr. Ramzy?
Well, the forceful response we've seen. Israel has attacked Yemen in a very forceful way, to the degree that they actually destroyed the Sana'a airport. It's totally out of commission now, and rebuilding it is not easy. But the Yemeni missile at Israel is a very clear message that whatever agreement reached between the Houthis and the American administration, that's an agreement that does not include Israel. So the Yemenis have accepted not to attack American vessels in the Red Sea, and that's it. They still have the green light to continue sending rockets to Israel for as long as Israel is hostile inside of Gaza, and they will also continue to attack Israeli ships and vessels in the Red Sea and in the Arabian Gulf that are Israeli or heading to Israel. And therefore that was an agreement that was just, let's call it a ceasefire between the Houthis and the Americans, and Israel is not included. And as you know, Angie, there are several other issues that came as a surprise to Israel. Israel was shocked, by the way, when the agreement between the Americans and the Houthis was declared.
Yes.
But also what shocked Israel is that news of severing of communications between Trump and Netanyahu came out. The Israelis must have realized that the Americans were getting really fed up with them playing games and procrastinating, and therefore that wouldn't have been a surprise to Netanyahu, but the actual news coming out was very bad for Netanyahu, because Netanyahu has always boasted that he has a very special relationship with Trump, and therefore he can get away with whatever he wants, and he will have America do whatever he needs.
And to support this, we've seen, just to support what you're saying, the U.S. ambassador to Israel, even Mike Huckabee, said neither Israel or Hamas will be involved in the Gaza aid distribution, but rather just take part in providing security under a new plan, as we're seeing, of course, the Gaza residents face a growing humanitarian crisis. How do you see this latest announcement?
It's a very important announcement, and there are news trickling out of America and the American administration regarding this.
Yes.
It seems that the United States has already created a fund that it will ask countries all over to contribute to, that will cover the cost of providing food and medicine to the people of Gaza, but also they are talking to the ex-World Food Program in order to manage the new program, and they are also talking to companies that will be engaged in distributing the food inside of Gaza.
Yes.
Now all of this seems like it's a plan that is set, and it will be implemented by the Americans, and I hope that it is implemented very soon. The only concern we have about this, Angie, is the talk that food will only be distributed in the south of Gaza. And that means ethnic cleansing, because it means that people in the north of Gaza would have a choice of starvation to death or going down south into a very big concentration camp for 2 million people, and in order for them to be able to receive food and medicine. So this is the only concern, and we're hoping that the American plan does not incorporate that element.
Indeed. I'm afraid we'll have to leave it at that. I've run out of time. I'd like to thank you very much, Mr. Ramzy Khoury, our guest, the Jordanian journalist. Thank you, sir, for your time and your insight. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap up today's episode of Arab Affairs. I'm Angie Meher. Thank you for watching.